you care, baby.
I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. And I gave you my all. Now, baby, be mine. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. And I gave you my all. Now, baby.
Without choice, there's no loyalty.
We remain loyal to bringing you the details and stories around the world.
The boys in that environment were just shooting and pursuing them.
Shooting?
I escaped that place in a whisker.
AP, PDP, they are comedians.
I'm not going to come to this platform to campaign for anybody. I will not put standards as a problem.
Only on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk. You're listening to your number one talk station or the radio station of the year. They are both one and same. It's 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You hear it from us.
We tell you who,
When
where,
and how it was said.
Lagos Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has commended past and present leaders in the state.
If you're planning to disturb the peace of Lagos State, please have a rethink, because police say they will not be your friend.
Kwankwaso urged the president to leave a legacy of free elections.
Only on 99.3.
your station for talk.
.3 Nigeria Info. Welcome to the nation's finest, very best, and number one talk station. It is indeed 99.3 Nigeria Info, like I just said. And you are tuned in to the GX show with yours truly. My name is Onyinechi Ekumankama. And today I'm super excited because I have a very special guest, a very lovable young lady with a heart of gold. And another thing that I really love about this is that it's her first time on radio, and I just realized that I love to give people their first radio experiences. So I'm happy, I'm excited. She looks so beautiful, as if she knew we're streaming. She didn't know, but I'm like, it's good that you dressed up because we're streaming. And we're going to be talking about giving back. Giving back. That's the topic we're going to be talking about today with my very beautiful guest, whom I would now introduce. She is a very recent author. Where's my shaker? Just launched her book last Saturday, which was also her birthday. So belated happy birthday to you. God's blessings always in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. And she's the author of Prosper Eats Superfoods, which she'll be telling us about. And she also is the founder of an NGO called the Love Walk Project. So from these things, you can hear how giving back is already a conversation. So I'm excited to have this conversation with the one, the only, for the very first time on the show and on the station, Auntie Mo. Are you shy? Please come closer to your microphone so we can hear you properly. Hi, how are you doing?
Fine.
Wait, why can't I hear you properly? Oh, that was my error. I'm sorry. All right, say something again, please.
Hi,
Yes.
good morning.
Well, good morning. Thank you so much for coming down. She came bearing gifts. Such a sweet woman, this young lady. Thank you very much for the gifts. God bless you.
Amen.
I'd love to let you know that we're also streaming live on YouTube. Nigeria Info FM is the account to look out for. Ensure that you subscribe and, of course, be a part of the conversation on there, which means we're also streaming live on Facebook as well. Nigeria Info FM. Just go there and you see probably the first video that will pop up. All right, Auntie Mo, let's talk about this. First of all, happy birthday again.
Thank you, Mom.
Congrats on your book. Is this your first book?
Yes, Mom.
Amazing. So you're going to walk us through, the journey of being an author, first-time author. I'm seeing like almost 100 pages. Awesome. Oh, and it's colored. So obviously, Prosper Eats Superfoods, you can tell it's a book for children. And I love that already just looking at it. It has very lovely colors. It's beautiful. It's attractive. And even inside, it has colors as well. So, of course, you understand your target audience. That's fantastic. So first of all, let's get to know who Auntie Mo is. Tell us about Auntie Mo, the beautiful Auntie Mo.
Okay. Hi, good morning. I don't even know what to say. Well, first of all, I want to thank my star lady. Thank you
That's
so
me,
much.
by the way.
Yes,
I'm
my
lady.
star lady. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for this
course.
privilege. I don't take it for granted. So, where is Auntie Mo? Okay, my full name is Oluwayo Iriayolu Anime Prosper, and I'm a final year student
That's a
of
long name.
Woman.
Sorry, let's say it again.
Iriayolu Anime.
Okay.
So I'm a final year student studying human nutrition and Aesthetics
Oh,
in
fantastic.
Lee City University. I've
Oh,
currently
awesome.
finished my final exams last week.
Hey, graduation rice loading.
So just
Convocation rice.
it's just projects that is left.
Okay, how is that going?
It's stressful, but we're almost there.
Yeah, awesome. So you mentioned that you're in your chapters 5 and 6 now.
Yes, I am. I'm almost
Okay.
done with that too, because we have to submit by next week actually.
Are you allowed to tell us your project topic?
Yeah, nutritional status and dietary habits among orphanage children, among orphanage homes in Ibadan.
Wow, that's wow. I've never heard anyone do research in that area.
Yes,
So which
because
means
I have an NGO like in that
Yeah.
aspect, so I just feel like I need to also help them in their nutritional aspects too.
oh wow, that's very interesting. And wow, just my respect for you just keeps growing each day. That's really lovely. So like I said, I haven't heard that before, and if we've not heard about it, it means that research is lacking in that area. So I'm happy that someone is doing something about it. And I mean, amazing. This topic I think was perfect, giving back. All right. That's very interesting. I wish you all the best in your project.
Yeah,
And how has research been? Have you been able to get contacts, interview people, get numbers?
Is it for my project?
For the project, yes.
Yes, but I'm done. It's just I just finished my analysis, so it's just to
Okay.
like round up. I'm even
conclusion
like at the conclusion part already.
So was the
Just-
process easy? Did you easily?
It was not
Yeah.
because
I
they are
can imagine.
children. Because I
Mhm.
focused on 6 to 12 years of age. So the children were like sometimes you have to like I actually give them like sweets, pencil to like okay, let them talk to me and answer me. You know, children now.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I deal with them.
So
like,
you
over
bribed
time.
them.
I'm
I'm joking. I'm
don't
joking.
worry.
I'm joking. You didn't bribe them. Just
So-
incentive. Encourage them to speak. They'd
Yes.
rather be playing. So if you want to ask me all these questions, make it worth my time. That's so interesting.
Actually,
Oh my
so I had
goodness.
to just do that, and thanks to my
Oh.
project supervisor too that advised me to do that. That I was like, okay, if I was going to get biscuits for them, but she was like, don't just get biscuits, get them pencil, because some of them might not even have pencils by the time you get to their home. They can be careless with their pencils. So I got them like pencils and
Things
they
that are
were
sustainable because
yes,
biscuits they'll
actually.
just eat
They'll
it
just
and
sit
go.
and forget.
But like pencils.
So anytime they remember that, it was Auntie Mo that gave me this. They always
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, awesome. So I'm going to take this right into your book. Is this the reason why you decided to write a book on nutrition? Tell us a little bit, just a little bit, not too much.
okay.
So that we can go ahead and buy the book. But what's
Okay.
Prosper Eats Superfoods about?
Prosper Eat Superfoods. I think one thing I was looking out for was helping young children that didn't like. So let me just give you an hint for those that are listening.
All right.
Superfoods is just fruit and veg. Some people don't know the meaning of superfoods. Superfoods is basically focused on fruit and vegetables. So
Okay.
children don't like fruit and vegetables. When I was young, till now I actually don't like it. I'm just liking it because I wrote a
Oh.
book and I'm also
You have to
studying
preach
that
what
course.
you're practice what you're preaching. rather.
Exactly. So I had to like look for a nice name that people will just if I put Prosper Eat Fruit and Vegetables, they'll
They're already
they'll
like, oh,
ignore
please.
it.
Yeah.
So I just like okay. And again I wanted to like encourage young people. So inside the book the book started off as a story,
Okay.
even to the end. But at the end
Okay.
of the book you see some benefits of fruit and vegetables. So it's just to tell where's the word? Young children and also parents and adults. It's not just for because some people ask me that is it just for children and teenagers. I'm like
Okay.
no, parents can also like read it and have idea of it and also like tell their children, oh, this person wrote this book, look at this story inside the book and so stuff like that. So that was why
Awesome.
I actually so
Okay, that's good. And yeah, definitely. I think parents, adults, everyone should read because it's a way of learning about these things, knowing how to, because to feed your children right, you have to know what you're feeding them or know the right thing to feed them. And I mean, I must commend your creativity with the title because again, the target audience you're writing for, they love to be intrigued. So if you had just come straight with the thing that they probably don't like, they'll shy away from it. But like superfood, so it gives me superhero vibes. What should I eat to make me healthy, to make me strong, to make me very intelligent and sharp in school and even at home. So well done. I think you deserve plenty shekels for that. All right, now let's talk about your love walk project. But before we get there, what was the reason you decided to author this book and launch it on your birthday?
okay. I think one thing that people don't know, just few people knew that I was in the hospital for about 5 weeks, 5 days. So by the time it was in the hospital, I was actually writing the book with the help of somebody.
Does your doctor know that you were doing that? I
No,
need to
because they were always
report.
taking my phone, like they were always restricting me
Yeah,
that
because you
you
probably
need to
needed to
rest and all.
rest.
But I'm just like a person. I don't know. I can't be idle for too long. Wow, I don't like that. Right now, I'm even looking for a job. because I'm
I
done
mean, you're
with
about to be
school and-
done with school.
So
NYC.
and I was writing the book and I was telling God that God, when should I launch this book? I was even still giving myself months ahead. But I remember that early this year when I was like writing my goals and plans for this year, I remember that God said that I should write a book concerning helping children eat healthy and all.
Okay.
So it was in the hospital. I just decided that I think I was praying one day and I had a discussion with a friend, and she just said, "Oh, fruit and vegetables. Let's look for a nice name." I was like, "Okay." So we just picked superfoods. So it was then, and I was like, I didn't even know I was going to be out of the hospital 3 weeks before my birthday.
Wow.
So that's I just picked. Let's just do it on my birthday, and I just did like coupled with birthday Thanksgiving with everything that has happened. So that was why I launched the book on my birthday actually.
I mean,
and yes, it's also my 21st birthday. I don't know how come I said this, but yeah, I've always been very, very skeptical about saying my age outside.
Why? Is it that woman thing that, women just don't like saying their ages?
I don't know, but I feel like I think from when I was 18 to when I started 19, when I started finding out my purpose and all, I think that time I was like, I don't want people to know my age, because that time people will now see me as a
Small girl.
this person, she's not that
not too
small,
mature.
but because I'm mature and all. So people are always like, oh, it's like this girl's like 25, 25. I'm like, I wish you knew.
I mean, if you
I'm
said that,
not
I
up to
would
20.
believe. I mean, the first time I met you, I saw you at a PSF meeting. I wouldn't have guessed. I mean, if you didn't tell me your age, I wouldn't have guessed. If we didn't get to start knowing ourselves, because you actually are mature, which is a fantastic thing. And I think I don't think. Do you think you're growing up too fast?
No, because I think there's still a lot I should have done before now.
That's great. So long as you're not growing up too fast, because I mean, you want to enjoy every season and stage of your life that you're in. But I admire the fact that you're very mature. You seem to have a very good head on your shoulders. So well done. Awesome stuff. Now let's talk about Love Walk Project. By the way, if you're just tuning in, you're listening to the GX show on 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Onyinechi Ekumankama, and my guest this morning is Auntie Mo. She's an author, newly... What's the English I want to speak now? She's a new author, basically, is what I'm trying to say. English, it doesn't have to be so complicated. It's me that was looking for a big sentence. She's a new author. She just launched literally this past Sunday, I believe, on her birthday as well. And she's also the founder of an NGO. And, we just want to talk about giving back, the book aside, the NGO aside, it's just speaking with her. And I think even in a few minutes you've listened to her on this platform, you can see that she has a heart of service. And trust me, I think that if we took a microphone to everyone who knows you and asked them, what's that one thing you would say about Ayo, which is also her name, I think that everyone would have something to say about you just having a heart of service. And she's just always looking for how to help. And I mean, you just mentioned that you were in the hospital for about 5 weeks and 5 days. Thank God you're out, you're on your feet. I remember seeing something about it and I was like, what's going on? And, reaching out, you couldn't speak at the time. So I tried to drop a message to find out what was going on. But I'm really happy that you're good. Thank God for that. So the work that you do at Love Walk Project, tell us how that was born.
That was January 2022. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine and his sister Ejiro. So I was like, so it's just one of those things that God used to show me. So sometimes when God tells me, gives me an instruction, it shows me through a vision or my dreams, or just tell me when I'm praying. So that day I was just like in my sitting room, or one of those times I was doing my retreats, and I just heard bring orphans and let's relate to a particular event or actually them. I was like, okay, I didn't even understand everything until when I started to pray. Then I started to see it, and I started
clearer.
To see clearer. So I had the conversation with them. From there, we launched it February 19th, 2022. But we had our first event. March 19th to 2022. So it was that day that we had the first event in Liberty Stadium Hall, whereby we brought about, that time we were still starting though, so we brought about 43 orphanage homes and community children. So altogether, there were about 70 something. And just brought them to impact them, to show them love. And
I see 70 something is not.
No, because what I saw, so I actually saw like a large number of children. So that time, it was just like a month's planning. And
you had to make decisions really quickly.
So it was like, the way God told me was as if it was something prompt. So now that Love Work Project is an organization, I never knew Love Work Project was going to become an organization. It was never in my, and my own was just listening to God. So it was after that event, my sister was like,
this can be
she was like, have you prayed about this? And I sure God is not saying you should start up something. I'm like, okay. So till September, late 2022, then I started praying about it because there was a friend of mine, Comfort. She's the executive admin. She was always pressuring me. Oh God, Ayoluwa, you can't just let Love Up Project end. I'm like, okay, can you just calm down? So it's when I had to like pray and be very intentional about it, and I saw that okay, this thing was not
bigger than you.
So meanwhile, God said, okay, I should be going to those orphanage homes that I brought out, and I should just show them love and also like talk to them, let them open up to me, and also 2023 came. It's been awesome, basically, but there are times that there's always ups and downs.
Of course.
But God has been helping. So 2023, that was last year, we had our second event at one very big hall in Ibadan, but not that big. And we had about 150 to 200 children this time around.
Amazing.
And we had about 7 to 8 orphanage homes with community children, of course. And also since that time, we've been going to homes at least twice every month. There's another one tomorrow.
Amazing.
So
twice every month. That's a huge commitment.
Yes.
And then you still try to have the annual major program
event. So,
that's lovely.
But this year, 500 to 700 children in
Amen.
August.
Oh yes, and it's gonna happen. Expectations to be exceeded.
Amen.
In Jesus' name. That's amazing.
Amen.
Well done. You're doing really good work. Wow, that's amazing. And all this stuff, I'm sure, is not self-funded. It has to be crowd-funded because, I mean, I've seen the price of things outside. Even if you have all the money in the world, it's just beautiful that even from what you have, you're trying to make impact and bless, people who need. So, I mean, obviously, is there a reason you're the way you are in terms of just wanting to give and give and give? It's a fantastic thing. I'm just curious as to if you've had maybe a personal experience or, you just like it, which is okay. That's the answer.
One of the people that came for my birthday said something that I can never so since that Sunday, I'm like, oh, really? I did this when I was young. It's like when I was young, she's always coming to meet me to come and ask for books. And I just remember that, yes, I did that in primary, secondary school.
Okay.
I'm always going to like older people that maybe their children have passed. I'm like, because some people come and meet me, do you have this book? I'm like, no. So I always go around different places. So I think it started from there. Started from them, me always wanting to help people. I think it's not just, sometimes when I see, there was a time, I can remember when I was very young, my mom, we can't pass beside the road, and maybe I have like change with me. I always want to give people. I don't want to know whether they are lying or not. Like people are sitting here. Someone was like, so it was that time I knew that something was actually starting. So when God told me about, apparently 2021, June, my birthday, I went to an orphanage home to go and celebrate my birthday. So I think that was the first time. So that was the first time I knew that
maybe there's something along this line.
I never focused on that till 2022. That okay,
when you got the specific instruction.
So I think I would say my purpose literally started 2021, and it's basically about always impacting and giving back what I've learned. That's why I learned from like people above me, like Antimos community now, the Antimos convo that we hold every month now. I just want to impact people. I just want to see people do better in the society. It's not just older people that are there that should be doing it. We that are young too, we should be able to do that. So
amazing.
Basically, I think that's one thing about me. If you mention my name, I think there's one thing you should just mention is love, impact,
obviously, clearly. Oh my goodness, clearly.
Actually, so and most times I used to encourage people to always like show love to people. You don't know what is next. You don't know what might happen in the next minute, basically. And that's one thing about me. It's just me. I don't know. There was a time, and another thing is God's instructions.
Yeah.
There are sometimes that I told my friend a few days ago. I said to him that sometimes I just if I'm checking up on people too much, or I'm calling them. Sometimes I'm like, God, let these people to call me.
Right.
So sometimes I just want to give up, but God is like, excuse me, and I meet you say make you reach out. Don't worry. So I was like, okay, sir. So sometimes when I feel that way, I remember that God is also like. Sometimes people don't even check up on me. I remember that God is actually there for me, and God is the one that is making me stronger and all. So
I mean, I've gotten so many talking points from the different things that you said. Before I get into them, let me quickly open the phone lines for anyone who would like to call to contribute to the conversation. Yeah, maybe wish you a belated happy birthday and congratulate you on being a first-time author. First of many, by the grace of God. We're looking forward to that. No pressure. All right, so the numbers to call 0201-277-0993, 0201-277-1993, and I feel like I'm rapping. 0201-277-3993. You can send a WhatsApp message to 0809-597-5805. You can find us on X at Nigeria Info FM, as well as Skype, Nigeria Info FM. However, just for those who want to call in and are not in the country. And of course, like I said, we're streaming live on YouTube at Nigeria Info FM. Subscribe and be a part of the conversation. You can also drop a comment. Who's our first caller today? Oh, unfortunately, that call got disconnected. Please call back, all right? 0201-277-0993, 1993, 2993, and 3993. So yes, a couple of talking points. Time is going. I can see we have about 5 minutes to go. Wow. A couple of learning points I would even say I've gotten from you is start small. So you talked about, the first time you had an event as the Love Walk Project. I don't know if you even had the name at the time,
Yeah, we had it actually.
Yeah,
and now we just registered and they've changed our name.
Oh, what has it changed to?
The Love House.
Oh, Love Walk wasn't available when you tried to register.
It wasn't. They said some people had
already.
So,
okay,
but doesn't mean I feel like
it's
to be an entity.
Exactly. So different things. And I mean, you're doing so many things. You're running an NGO. You just authored a book. You are doing your final year project, which is a full-time job in itself. And, you have your weekly
community.
Your community where you have like monthly conversations.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We have a caller. Let's see who's on the line. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Peter from Esolo.
Hi, Peter. Very quickly, please. Let's hear from you.
I want to know, how old is the girl? How old is he?
21.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I just clocked 21 on Sunday.
Yes, this past Sunday was her 21st birthday.
I don't believe it, though.
That's the truth, though. I know, right? Doing such amazing work, isn't she?
I commend her. She's trying.
Yeah, she is.
Can I have her contact?
What for, please? Would you want to support the NGO? Don't worry, we'll give you a social media or something, so that you can reach out for further conversation strictly on the topic, Mr. Peter.
Exactly.
Thank you. That laugh is suspicious, Mr. Peter. Why do you want my guest's phone number? Suspicion. Hello. Let me make it clear now. If it's not for I'm looking at you with one eye, Mr. Peter. I didn't look you with one eye. I've switched to pigeon right now. My goodness. All right. So I was saying that you're doing a lot of things. Before I go ahead to talk about things I wanted to, if I could, how do you balance everything? And your school is not even in Lagos, yes?
Yes, actually. And I come to Lagos. I'm also into events. I work with Pastor Laura Okoji.
Oh, fantastic.
So,
okay.
And I'm protocol.
Yes.
Currently
fantastic protocol. Let me tell you, in fact, the first encounter I had with Ayo, let me tell you, Auntie Mo, we had a PSF program, and there was like a really huge crowd, and I needed to get back into the hall. And I was just like, oh my goodness, how am I going to find my way through this crowd? And then when you see her in action, like truly, she doesn't look her age, she doesn't act her age, she doesn't sound her age. She's very mature. Well, not that 21-year-olds are not well behaved or mature. Forgive me, that's not what I'm trying to say, but you understand what I'm trying to say. So you won't see her and think 21-year-old. So she was even wearing her face mask when she's on her protocol duty like this. They smile like she does. I mean, she does her job well. I think that speaks to you being a diligent, disciplined, and hardworking person. Like she does her jobs really well. So she was even wearing a face mask, which made her even seem more mysterious. And you know that her face was very strong. As a protocol officer, you have to have that countenance so people don't move anyhow near you. And then she saw me and she's like, "Oh, are you trying to come?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am." She's like, "Don't worry." This young lady held my hand and somehow made a way for me through the crowd because it was such a lovely. I feel like it was a scene from a movie. It was so nice. I was like, oh wow. I was like, I had a bodyguard. Like she just held my hand, and I'm telling you that this crowd was plenty. I was like, oh my goodness. And she literally was like, don't worry. And she held my hand and just made me. I said, wow, God bless you. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful. So yes, she's into protocol as well. She does amazing things. So many things. How many hats are you wearing? My goodness. So yes, balance. I'm saying that we have less than 2 minutes to go.
Actually,
balance.
So how I balance it is first of all God, because I just feel like God's just tell me this is what I'm meant to do at this time. Yeah, you're not to like do one other thing. If it's time for me to do school, I do school. Okay. If it's time for me to do the organization, that's why I have team members for each organization and community. So I have for the book, so I have a team, so there doesn't like. So yeah, I'm protocol. So
Yeah.
I have time for that and events.
Awesome.
I think it's just knowing when you're meant to do the things that you're meant to do. Prioritizing, exactly.
Hearing from God and obeying. Awesome.
Exactly.
Beautiful. I have less than 30 seconds to go. I could keep talking. I haven't even been able to properly articulate the amazing lessons and talking points that my guest has shared this morning. But I guess that means we'll have you again sometime soon. Very, very, very quickly. Do you have social media handles so that we can reach out to you?
Yes, Antimo, Instagram, Facebook.
Antimo. Oh, that's easy. Anti-MO.
Yes,
and of course, you can find out how you can get her book, Prosper Eats Superfoods, and just, support the foundation and the work that she's doing. Thank you. God bless you.
Join body where they protect with money for inside bank will be Nigeria Deposit Insurance Corporation NDIC. Don't tell all we country people where deposit money for inside Heritage Bank where they don't close. Say NDIC don't start to pay their money up to 5 million naira. NDIC they use their BVN take pay the money inside accounts where they get for another bank. Make the ones who no get accounts for another bank carry proof saying that you get the account plus any ID card, their BVN and all information of your accounts for another bank. Waka go any Heritage Bank from June 3 go to Sunday June 16 2024. Make NDIC people confirm and say true. Now you get time. You can also go claims page for NDIC website on top www.ndic.gov.ng. Download the verification form.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.